It's the beginning of next work week.
Thank you, Bill.
You got it.
Are you looking for a fun way to dress up your dessert table? News Channel 8's Joy Zucker has some fun alternatives to Kitchen Coach.
News Channel 8's Kitchen Coach is brought to you by the House of Kitchens and Countertops.
Today on Kitchen Coach, we're taking a fruit of the season, the pear, and making it work for our holidays. Joining me today is Chef Peggy Host of Uptown Bakers. Peggy, thanks so much for coming back.
Thanks.
We're doing the orchard pear pie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you've actually already brought us the first stage done.
I had started it already today, and you just start it with an unbaked pie shell, and you fill it with like a sour cream, cinnamon, spices, and you take plumped raisins, sprinkle them on, and then you're going to bake it for like 40 minutes at 375.
Okay.
And it's going to be a little jiggly when you take it out.
Because it's very moist because you have a sour cream base in here with eggs and it. Okay.
So you're going to let it set. And meanwhile, you can poach your pears, and it takes about 4 to 5 medium pears, and I'll show you.
Now, when you actually go to poach them, what are you poaching them in? Are you just doing it in water, or are you using any?
It's water, brown sugar, dark corn syrup, a little lemon juice. You bring that to a boil, and then you want to poach them for like 5 minutes or till they're tender.
Okay, and that's the key. Poaching is really just cooking the fruit in a liquid.
It's going to absorb all the flavors.
Right, absorbing the flavors and bring them to a nice tender stage. And right now, you're just decorating the top, going on the outside, going in a nice circular motion.
Yeah, you can decorate it any way you want.
Now, do you serve this at room temperature? Do you put it in the refrigerator? What's the best temperature to serve it?
I think room temperature.
Okay.
I think that would be better.
And do you really need to...
I don't think you'd want it cold.
Do you offer it with any ice cream or sorbet, or is it really just all-inclusive?
Ice cream's great.
Ice cream's great. Any flavors you want to give us a hint on so we know what to purchase at the store?
Vanilla.
Vanilla?
Real vanilla.
Real vanilla beans. Okay.
It makes a big difference.
All right, coming from the chocoholic, I'll give in on this one. Okay. Now, we're just finishing off the garnishing here, and at the very end of this, you're going to actually go and put together a glaze.
And actually, what's really nice about it is it's made from the poaching, what you poach the pears in.
So you're saving that mixture.
Right.
Okay.
So not only do you have the flavors that you poach the pears in, but the pear juice is in there too.
So it's nice and flavorful.
You thicken it up with cornstarch whitewash.
Cornstarch whitewash?
Right. It's just cornstarch and water. You mix it.
Okay.
And then you're going to thicken it on the stove.
Okay. And you bring that really not to a boil, just so that you watch the consistency of it change.
Right. You just want it syrup.
Terrific. And I guess you could, if you wanted, just to sprinkle a few more raisins on top of this. Otherwise, it really does look great. The pears have added just a beauty to this. And now here comes the glaze. Now, as Peggy's doing that, I'm just going to draw your attention off to the side here. We have some other items that are available at Uptown Bakers for the holiday season. There is a Christmas tree decorated cinnamon swirl.
Yeah, they're cinnamon buns.
Okay, and you basically just drizzled some icing over that with some nice holiday decorations and used a cookie star for the top of that tree. If you don't get a chance for that to get to Uptown Bakers, you can certainly create that in your own home. Just arrange your pastries in the shape of a tree, finish it off with some nice decorations, and you've got a wonderful piece there. Now, the glaze has just added the final touch there. Let me just tilt that up so you can see. That is the orchard pear pie. That looks wonderful. One other thing before we wrap up this segment, Uptown Bakers has some wonderful breads. Peggy, tell us about the breads that you have here that are decorated so nicely for holiday gifts.
Okay, this is our holiday brioche, which will have candied fruits soaked in rum. Our normal brioche from our brioche woman. And this is our stollen, which I got a recipe from a German cookbook when I was in Germany.
Dusted with some confectionery sugar, wrapped up in lovely wrapping with ribbons, all done at Uptown Bakers.
Right.
Locations on North Washington Street in Arlington,
North Washington Boulevard.
North Washington Boulevard and Cleveland Park.
Right.
Chef Peggy Hoff, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks.
That'll wrap up this edition of The Kitchen Coach. For News Channel 8, I'm Joy Zucker.
And we'll be back with more fun stuff after this.
Today, and hope you will stay with us. Join us for an update on the local news at 4 at the Metro Report.
At 5 o'clock, D.C. viewers can tune in for the District Report, local news for Maryland viewers at 5:30, and a Metro update at 6 o'clock.
Can't certainly change the outcome, but we can certainly review yesterday's game. Redskins wrap tonight at 7.
And now that the holiday season is officially upon us, this week's Kitchen Coach has a holiday treat that's sweet, she says it's easy, and also fun to make.
News Channel 8's Kitchen Coach is brought to you by Kitchens Incorporated.
We're well into the holiday season, and what better way to welcome in Christmas than with a Yule log. Joining me today on the Kitchen Coach, Chef Peggy Hope of Uptown Bakers. Chef Peggy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks.
We're going to do the Yule log today, correct?
Mm-hmm.
We've already gone ahead. You've baked off the cake, which I'll go over the ingredients as you begin to take us through our decoration process here in our final stages. Why don't you go ahead here?
Okay. I'm going to finish rolling this.
Okay. Now, you've already baked this cake, and this is
A roulade. Yeah.
a roulade. Egg whites, yolks, some flour, cocoa, vanilla, and just a little bit of salt.
Mm-hmm.
And you bake that in a 400-degree oven for just a few minutes, right?
Right, like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Not even.
And you were telling me before the secret of keeping this still moist is by cooking it quickly
Right.
and getting right to the icing process, right?
Not so much icing because you need to cool it because there's too much butter in the cream.
In the cream?
Right. But
Okay.
you can give it a roll as it comes out of the oven,
Now,
and it'll keep it.
Peggy's gone ahead and baked a fairly large log here using a nice baker's tray. You can easily at home use a cookie sheet, make a nice size cake layer for yourself so that you can roll this without too much problem. It's really all just a matter of how much you're looking to serve when you go to do your Yule log for your dinner party or your family, just a nice dinner, whatever you're looking to use this for. And now, what's in this cream mixture that you have here? What do you have?
It's a ganache base, which is heavy cream, and you boil the heavy cream, you add chocolate to it, it's melted,
Mm-hmm.
and then when that firms up, you put softened butter and you whip it up.
Terrific.
And if it does become hard on you, you can melt a little bit of it and add it to the mixture.
Okay. And is it preferable that you really try to do this the day of, or can you do this a couple of days in advance and
You can do it like a day in advance, but I wouldn't do it too far ahead.
okay.
Transfer it.
Okay. There's our serving tray there. Now, just to also mention, when you actually go to bake this in your pan, lay your pan down with some parchment paper, spray some nonstick cooking spray on top of that, and then go ahead and put in your cake mixture. That'll make the whole cooking process and the rolling process of the log a lot easier. Now, Peggy has cut off, about a 5-inch piece, and we've angled the edges there to give us that effect
Okay. So
of the log and the stone.
And this is going to patch it up with a little buttercream.
Okay. Extra cream always works on these
It's great
decorations.
for hiding things.
Uh-huh.
That's why we do it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
And this is
steam this up.
And this is one of those great things, just involve the kids in helping frost it. We've got some great decorations that are coming up, the leaves, some mushrooms, and some berries, which Holly will be using here in a second. And those are fun to do, too. You've got some meringue mushrooms, right?
Right.
And what are the leaves made out of?
Marzipan.
Marzipan?
And you just color it.
That's all in the recipe that we're going to be giving you instructions on how you can get a hold of this recipe at the end of the segment. Now, you're just texturing the log.
Right. I'm making it look like a log.
Exactly. Just by using an edge of a flat knife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just make a little bark.
Great. Okay, and like I said, we're going next with decorations.
Right. And we'll just put these anywhere you want.
All right. Now, in order to make these leaves, you took the marzipan and you used a cookie cutter.
Right.
And then just stressed it a little bit to give it that leaf look with just I'm assuming a toothpick edge or a knife edge.
Right.
Okay.
And make little balls. Little berry balls.
And those are just red marzipan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. It's just one of those beautiful recipes. You always wonder, how do you make this? You see it in the store windows. Well, here's the recipe for you to do it right at home. It's simple. It's just a simple cocoa layer cake that's a very thin layer, cooked in the oven for about 10 minutes, 400 degrees, and then it's just the instructions on how to do the frosting and then the decorations. As Peggy puts the finishing touches on the mushrooms, that's just a little bit of cocoa, right? Mm-hmm. Terrific. It's beautiful. I wouldn't call it terrifically healthy, but it certainly is fun for the holiday season. Our guest here on the Kitchen Coach has been Chef Peggy Hope of Uptown Bakers. Thanks again for joining us today. It's fun and it's for the holidays, and it's all yours here on the Kitchen Coach. I'm Joy Zucker, News Channel 8.
All right, and for another copy of this recipe, send us a self-addressed stamped envelope to the Kitchen Coach here at News Channel 8. And if you just put the words Yule log on the front, we'll make sure that you get the right recipe.
And continuing in the holiday vein, something that doesn't have